every milestone and GOAT moment as you guide your franchise through the years.
Earn VC, buzz, and progression points that unlock special perks. And if team control is more your style, you'll love.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Castle is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
So the Rockets win the tip. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Miller. Brooks against Miller. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They split the two games they played. Last year, both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Green. Doesn't go for him.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Castle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Green in the post. Hounded by Ball. It's Şengün, high post. Working on Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mark Williams. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
And he sinks the second. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And Williams punches it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Green. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Castle after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Williams with it. Defended by Şengün. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Houston leading by 3. Green in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The nice handle move there by Green.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Brooks against Miller. Back to ball. Pass to Castle. Over Green. Charlotte again missing. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Collier, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point game. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Van Vliet left side. Green for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Green's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Castle. Green covering. And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Brooks. Great D that time from Miller.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And Castle with the basket on the assist from Miller.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Now Van Vliet, still without a bucket. Thompson, no good. Bridges with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Williams. That one is off. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets lead by 3. It's blocked. Here's Collier, defended by Şengün. Bridges outside. Good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Brooks. No good with a layup.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Williams. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Outside, Green.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Timeout called, Houston. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Brandon.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court. But the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points yet. To win the cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Miller. This one for three. On target from range.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Inside. Here's Thompson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Collier. Pass to Miller from deep. They get the rebound. Williams and the tip in on the offensive boards. He's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Up top, Thompson. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Şengün. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Green. Here's Collier. No made baskets yet. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Landale.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Whitmore. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Collier. Poke loose. Here's Bowl. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Bowl at the line for one.
The Rockets trail. Now here's Whitmore. Driving to the basket. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Sarr. Here's Rizachet. Whitmore defending. Charlotte, no good that time either. Well, Houston's shooting only 42% to get this one going. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rizachet, guarded by Van Vliet. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Houston. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Van Vliet misses. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Ball. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Bowl. Rockets trail by 3. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Pass to Carrington. It's deflected. Outside Eason. It's Eason with the jam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Carrington, covered by Smith. Shot's good by Carrington. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Riza gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. Off with the layup. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Left side Bowl. Pass to Riza. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Here's Sarr, 6 on the shot clock. Over Van Vliet. Sarr misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Easton, bearing his second of 3 attempts. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Riza. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. Riza-Shay's got his second basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Van Vliet right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the take, Sarr. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game. Underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Thompson and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Easton. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson goes in. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 7.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Collier. Green covering. Shot's good by Collier. And the Hornets lead by 4.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Outside, Green. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brooks. The Hornets pull it in.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Pass the ball. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thompson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Collier. Bridges outside. The 3. No good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Brooks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on ball.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
It's Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
That one misses. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bridges passes to Ball. Bridges against Şengün. Bridges down low. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. Adams covering. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Collier's got 6.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Castle's checked in for Charlotte. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ball outside. Pass to Castle. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Green with the ball. He has 7. Over Castle. Houston with another miss.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball against Thompson. Ball with the rebound. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Green. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Ball against Thompson. Ooh, it's Ball from deep range.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Ball against Thompson. Here's Şengün. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And he gets that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Hornets leading by 14. Ball outside. Here comes Ball. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Williams. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And he makes both free throws. And here's Brooks. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To halt the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Here's Castle. Pass the ball. Here's Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Larson. Brooks defending. Larson, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Over Ball. Rebounded by Castle. Hornets leading by 14. To the left wing. Ball finds Bridges. Got a piece of it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Thompson passes to Smith. And there's the drive. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Larson. It's hauled in by Houston. Green, the pass to Thompson. Knocks it loose. He hits it. His fourth make in 10 tries.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Whitmore. And he makes it on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Charlotte with it, leading by 12. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Pass to Sarr. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Charlotte now. Here's Topic, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Van Vliet drives. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Buzelis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Carrington. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Van Vliet outside. It's tipped. Here's Carrington. Whitmore defending. Pass to Starr. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Right side, Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining.
It's rebounded by Rizachet.
2 minutes.
Hornets leading by 19. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Right? Is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Whitmore. Tightly guarded. There's the block. And they get it back. Van Vliet cans it from the wing. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Pass to Buzelis. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Back to Eason. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Charlotte leading by 19. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And down it goes. 2 points. Smith's got 6.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Here's Carrington. Whitmore defending. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Houston. Landale's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Van Vliet outside. Over Topic. And so it's Charlotte looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been good. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Mark Williams, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the court for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. LaMelo Ball is out there with Castle, and it's Risacher in at the center position.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside, Green cans it from short range. Green's got 9.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pass to Risacher. Here's Castle. To the wing, right side. Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Now VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound. And Sengun throw it down.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Miller. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Thompson scanning the floor. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Here's Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
VanVleet against Ball. Now here's VanVleet. He's closely guarded. Pass to Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Hornets leading by 19. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Castle, defended by Şengün. And that one's good.
Timeout.
Castle's got 8 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Green. Down low. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Miller. To the inside. Williams. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Now Şengün. Brooks finds Thompson. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. Charlotte leading by 21. Pass to Miller. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Buries it down low. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Here's Ball. He's got 11. Here's Castle. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Thompson outside. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Castle. Now Ball, guarded by Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Adams checked in for Houston. And so Ball nails both of them. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
LaMelo Ball. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. the line for 2, Thompson.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's Bridges on the wing. Blocked!
A little attitude on that slot. Shingun making his presence felt.
To the middle. Thompson's shot is off. Hornets leading by 22. The kick out to Ball. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Green. He's got 9. Pass to Adams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Ball passes to Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside, Green. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Bull. Back to Bridges. Miller right side. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Miller's got 8.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Here's Thompson. No good that time. Good D by Ball. Hornets leading by 21. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. The fader. Another shot. Adams. Here's the 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. Give him 8 points now.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And the Hornets call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Alper and Shingun. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Thompson. Here's Collier. He has 6. Pass to Sarr. Here's Collier. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Great defense there by Green. Love seeing him use that athleticism to block some shots.
Smith outside. Eason with the ball from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Pass to Miller. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
To the paint, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizashay. And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Topic is checked in for Charlotte. Smith left side, outside Eason. Clock at 6. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Eason's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Outside, Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Collier. Here's Topic, guarded by Van Vliet, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Shooting for Charlotte, Topic at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Charlotte making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets trail by 21. Outside Whitmore. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Smith. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's Whitmore, and he banks in the layup. Whitmore's got 5 now. And here's Charlotte now. 19-point game. Pass to Rizashay. And the shot's good. Give him 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And it's Green missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Topic, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Here's Topic over Van Vliet. Smith with the rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And both free throws good for Green.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Topic, guarded by Van Vliet. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Eason. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Rockets. Eason. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Eason hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Pass to Williams. Takes it inside.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Williams.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Smith. Outside Whitmore. And here's Eason. Blocked.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The three from Rizashay. Offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Van Vliet outside. Five to shoot. And rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
On the floor for the away team, Castle.
And so it's Charlotte. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rockets trail by 21. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Eason misses the 3. Charlotte has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Inside, here's Ball. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Sarr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. And the second free throw is good. Here's Green. A deep 3. Houston with another miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And Houston has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Out left to the wing. Şengün finds Thompson. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Green. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Ball. Now here's Bowl. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Thompson outside. Here's Adams. Blocked! And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Charlotte called for the foul.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe. Two.
And he makes a first. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Topic is checked in for Ball. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Rockets have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Right side, Holiday. Robbed. Here's Collier. That one a little long. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Holiday. Defense is right there. And he drives in. Here's Landale. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Topic. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Holiday passes to Landale. Thompson with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Houston making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Roddy. Green comes in for Holiday. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Landale. Both free throws good from Thompson. Hornets leading by 23. Here's Collier. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Thompson, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Bridges. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. VanVleet outside. Adams, the pass to Green. Now here's Brooks, guarded by Miller. And it's Brooks missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Collier, guarded by VanVleet. Oh, Brooks with the steal. In transition, here they come. The shot from the low post is good. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Green, and Eason subbed in for Brooks. Pass to Castle. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
VanVleet outside. Eason with the ball. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up. Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
Houston, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Green. Good on both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Pass to Castle. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Outside, Green. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Şengün checked in for Adams. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Now, here's Green. Van Vliet outside. Looking to get back on track. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. Eason against Miller. Tipped away. Eason with a steal. To the paint. Here's Green. They get it back. And another shot. Misses the layup.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Houston making some changes. Landale's checked in for Şengün, and Whitmore subbed in for Green.
One more time for your Little Dipper.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with Van Vliet.
Here's Carrington. Whitmore defending. Pass to Larson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Charlotte leading by 22. Now Williams. Here's Carrington. Pass to Larson from behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Larson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Landale. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A nice shot by Smith.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Collier. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Landale inside, working on Williams. Landale misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Larson. Eason with some nice D.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
On the wing, Whitmore. Gets it to go from the corner.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Charlotte leading by 21. Here's Carrington. Oh, it's stolen. And here's Whitmore to the inside. Here's Eason. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Carrington, defended by Eason. Kept alive. Shot's good by Carrington.
Timeout. And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mark Williams.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This year was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Dylan Brooks. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets, and the look on his face said it all. Terrible news, a dislocated patella. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jalen Green. What's the status?
Thanks, I just talked with the Rockets' head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hornets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Mark Williams.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play. off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Castle. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sarr, 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Oh, Adams with the block. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
You